Hello everyone, welcome to another day of Pilates with Jestina. Let's get started. You're going to start laying completely flat on your back, legs straight underneath you, hands rested by your side, and just close your eyes for a second here. Take some deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. Inhale in through the nose, letting that rib cage expand, those lungs expand, and exhale again through the mouth, expelling out all that negativity, all that air, all that carbon dioxide. Just becoming present within your body, noticing what feels good today, what doesn't feel good today, what parts of your body are touching the mat, what isn't. And go ahead and lift up one leg, and you're going to take some big hip circles here. Take 4 of these, like you're drawing a big circle with your foot. Inhaling and exhaling, and reverse your circles. Just warming up the hip here. Keep breathing. And set that leg down. Take a moment here and notice the difference between your legs. Notice what feels different here before we go to the other side. Take a breath here and lift up that other leg. Again, 4 big circles. Drawing big circles with your foot. Warming up that hip. Loosening up that joint, keeping your core engaged, and reverse that circle. Take 4 big circles, hitting every corner of that circle, and place that foot back onto the ground. Again, noticing the difference between your legs. And lift up one leg, and you can grab behind either the hamstring, calf, or ankle and pull it closer to you, getting a nice hip flexor stretch here. And inhale, bend the knee, and exhale, straighten back up. See if you can pull it a little bit closer to your face. Keeping that other leg long along the ground. Again, inhale, bend the knee, and exhale, straighten the knee. See if you can pull it even closer to your face. And set that leg gently onto the ground. Other side, again, you can either grab behind the hamstring, calf, or ankle, and pull that leg towards you, getting a nice hamstring stretch. Noticing if one side is easier than the other. Take an inhale, bend that knee, and exhale, straighten that leg. See if you can pull it in closer towards your face. And again, inhale, bend that knee, and exhale, straighten that leg. See if you can pull it even closer towards your face. Inhale, bend that knee, and exhale, straighten that knee. Last time, pull it as close as you can, and set that leg gently onto the floor. Bring your feet planted up into the floor, knees are bent. And take an inhale here, exhale, curl your pelvis towards you, lifting up into a bridge. And exhale, lower one vertebra down at a time. Again, inhale at the bottom here, and exhale, curl your pelvis towards you, lifting up into a bridge, pushing down into the floor with your shoulders, and exhale, curl that spine back on down. Inhale at the bottom here, and exhale, take that bridge again. And now this time you're going to pulse up with the hips, up and up and up and up, pushing down into the ground with those arms, down into the ground with those feet. And keep the hips lifted. Lift one leg up off the ground and lower that leg down and lift up and exhale down. Inhale, lift up and exhale down and place that leg down. Lower those hips down. Take a second here. Inhale here and exhale, lift those hips back on up. Pulse back up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and take a breath here and lift up that other leg and lower down, lift up and exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift up, exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift up, exhale, lower down, and place that foot into the ground. Lower those hips down onto the ground, one vertebra at a time. And hug those knees into your chest. Pull your nose to your knees. And rock and roll on up. And again, rock those legs back. Roll on up without touching your feet to the ground. And rock on back, roll up. And last one, rock back, roll up. Bring those feet to a tabletop. Hands let go and find your balance. Bring that belly button to your spine. Inhale, lift those arms up. Exhale, bring those arms out to the side. Inhale, reverse that circle. Lift your arms up overhead. And exhale, bring those arms back in front of you. Find that balance and bring your nose to your knees. Release. Straighten your legs out in front of you. Feet are as wide as the mat. Hands are in front of you. Inhale, tuck your chin to your chest and reach forward. And exhale, roll on up. Again, inhale at the top. Tuck your chin to your chest. Reach forward. And exhale, roll on up. Again, inhale. Exhale, reach forward. And inhale on up. Finding that hamstring stretch. Again, tuck that chin to your chest. Reach on forward. See if you can get a little bit further. And exhale, back up. Bring those legs together. Keep those knees straight. Arms are placed behind you straight. And lift one leg up and lower down. But don't touch the mat. Lift up and lower. Hover off the ground. Inhale up and down. Up and down. Up and down, up and down, and lower all the way down. Other side. Inhale up and down. Exhale up and down. Inhale up and down. Exhale up and down. Inhale up and down. Exhale up and down. Inhale up and down. Come on over to your side. Lay all the way down. Hands behind your head. Head is pressing into your hands. Hands are pressing into your head. And bend those knees. And we're going to take some clamshells. Lift that top knee up, keeping those feet together, and lower. Inhale, lift. And exhale, lift. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lift. And exhale, lift. And now straighten that top leg. Flex that foot and take some pulses. Up. Up, 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 up. Keep breathing. And exhale. And inhale. And now we're going to take some side kicks. Straighten that bottom leg. Both legs should be straight. You're going to kick that top leg forward and back. Inhale forward. Exhale back. Inhale forward. Exhale back. Inhale forward. Exhale back. The focus here is that pelvis stability. Inhale forward. Exhale back. Inhale forward. Exhale back. And lower that leg down. Come on up to your knees. And we're going to take a little stretch. Stretch that neck. Take big circles all the way around. Inhaling feeling here. You can close your eyes if you need. And lay down to the other side. You're going to start with your knees bent. Hands are placed behind your head. And taking some clamshells. Lift that top knee. Keeping those feet together. Lift up and down. And up and down. And up and down. Keeping that core engaged here. Your head should be pressing into your hands and your hands are pressing into your head. Finding that resistance. Straighten that top knee and pulse on up. For 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. Straighten that bottom leg and we're going to take some side kicks. Inhale forward and exhale back. Inhale forward, exhale back. Inhale forward, exhale back. Your energy is shooting out through the bottom of your heel here. Feet are flexed. Inhale forward, exhale back, focusing on that pelvis stability. Core engaged. Inhale front and exhale back. And lower on down. Come back on up to your knees and we're going to take some head circles the other direction. Start to the side and roll your neck out. You can close your eyes here if you'd like. Loosening up that neck. Breathing here. And meet me onto your knees. Sitting onto your knees. Hands on your hips. Lift your hips up. Place one leg in front of you. Tuck the toes to your back leg and on up to a lunge. Lift that back leg forward and step it on back to that lunge. Lift that leg forward. Step it on back to that lunge. Again, lift it up on forward. Step it on back to that lunge. Inhale, lift it forward. Exhale, step it back. Inhale, lift it forward. Exhale, step it back. As you step it back, you just gently tap that knee on the ground. Don't fully put your weight all the way onto that knee. Inhale, lift it forward. Exhale, tap that knee. And stay here and take 8 pulses down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and place that knee all the way down to the ground. Place that other foot back, sit back to your heels on your knees, and just breathe here. Inhale those arms up, and exhale those arms down. You're going to feel a stretch in your toes here. Again, take another big breath. Inhale those arms up. And exhale, stretch them on down. Place those hands back onto your hips. Lift your hips up. Switch other foot in front. Take that lunge. Lift that back knee up and move your weight forward. Lift that leg up and place it back down to that lunge. Tap that knee onto the ground. Again, inhale forward. Exhale back to that lunge. Inhale forward, finding that balance. Exhale back to that lunge. Inhale forward. Exhale back down to that lunge. Inhale forward. Exhale, tap that knee. Inhale forward. Exhale back down. Inhale forward. Exhale, tap that knee. Inhale forward. Exhale back down and stay here and pulse for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Place that knee all the way back down. Place that other knee back down. And find your hands and knees. Take some cat and cows. You can release those toes onto the mat. Shake those feet out and take some cat and cows. Inhale, curl that spine. Exhale, look on up. Release that spine. Again, inhale, curl. Tuck your chin to your chest. And exhale, release that spine and neck. Inhale. And exhale. And now tuck those toes behind you, lift those knees on up, and take some big breaths here, pushing the floor away from you, shoulder blades down along the spine. Neck is long, gaze is a few inches in front of you. Take a big breath here, in through the nose. Exhale, knees are hovering a few inches off the mat. And lower down, shake those feet out behind you. Straighten those knees out. Gonna take a plank and lift one leg on back and lift that leg up and lower, lift up and lower, lift up and lower, and place it down. Other leg right away, lift and lower, lift and lower, lift and lower. Keep breathing, inhale. Last one, lower that leg down, drop those knees, hips back to your heels, and take a child's pose. Release that back. You did it. Don't get too comfortable here. We're gonna get right back on up to a plank here in just a moment. And find that plank. Here we go. Lift those hips on up and walk back to your feet. Kiss your toes, say thank you to your legs, and walk back out to a plank. Again, walk back to your feet, say hello feet, and walk out to a plank, keeping those shoulders pressed down and away from the ears, and walk on back to your feet, finding that hamstring stretch, and walk on back to your plank, keeping those hips down. Again, walk back to your feet, and hold here for a second. You can shake out your head, nodding yes, and shake it out no, releasing that neck, releasing that spine, and plie or bend your knees and roll on up, stacking one vertebra at a time. And find the center of your mat. You're going to find a Pilates V, so heels are together, toes are spread apart, hands are on your hips, and you're going to bend your knees, and then you're going to lift your heels. Inhale, bend your knees, and exhale, lift your heels. Inhale, bend your knees, and exhale, lift your heels, keeping your heels together. Inhale, bend your knees, and exhale, lift your heels, keeping your heels together. Inhale, bend your knees, and exhale, lift your heels, keeping your heels together. Inhale, bend your knees. Exhale, straighten, lift your heels. This time you're going to hold your heels at the top and bend your knees, and you're going to pulse for 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Straighten your knees back up, lower your heels, and inhale, bend your knees. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lift your heels up again. Keep your heels lifted. You're going to bend those knees, and you're going to pulse your thighs out to the side like you're trying to touch them behind you for 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And straighten those knees, lower those heels. Were you breathing? And bend those knees. Straighten those knees. Inhale, lift those heels, keep those heels lifted, bend those knees, and pulse those knees for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Straighten those knees, lower those heels, bend those knees. Inhale, take a little break. Exhale, lift those heels. Here we go again. Bend those knees, pulse those thighs out behind you for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift and lower those heels. Plie, bend those knees. And again, here we go. Lift those heels. Inhale, bend those knees and pulse down for 4, 3, 2, 1. Straighten those knees, lower those heels. Exhale, bend those knees. Here we go, lift those heels, bend those knees, and pulse out for 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift those knees, lower those heels. Inhale, bend those knees. Inhale, lift those heels, keep those heels lifted, bend those knees again, and pulse for 4, 3, 2, 1. Straighten those knees, lower those heels. Inhale, bend those knees. Exhale, lift those heels, bend those knees, pulse outward for 4, 3, 2, 1, and straighten those knees, lower those heels. Inhale, bend those knees, shake out those legs. Take a moment. You did it. Go ahead and lower one leg onto the ground. Sit down, switch whichever foot was on top, and stand on up. Bend that other knee behind you. Uncross those feet, cross the other foot on top, and stand on up. Again, cross that knee behind you, sit all the way down, uncross those knees, other foot on top, and stand on up. Last time. Cross that knee behind you, sit all the way down. This time you're going to stay seated. It is time to find a pigeon pose. Bend one knee in front of you, straighten the other leg behind you. And inhale at the top here, and exhale, walk those hands in front of you. You can place your head down onto the mat if that feels comfortable, or you can stay rested with your elbows bent and your chest lifted. The closer that your foot is in towards you, the easier it is, and the further your foot is away from you, the deeper of a stretch you'll feel. Take some deep breaths here, in through the nose, and let it out through the mouth. Releasing that back, releasing those hips. Take another inhale here. And exhale, walk your hands on up. Switch those legs, bend that other knee, straighten that other leg back behind you. Inhale, lift up here. And exhale, walk those hands on forward. Releasing that neck here, releasing that spine. Releasing that tension in the hips. You can stay up on your elbows if you'd like, or you can walk all the way down in front of you. Inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. Noticing how your body feels now versus when we started. And when you're ready, walk your hands on up. Meet me at the center of your mat. And let's take a deep breath together. Inhale through the nose. Lift those hands above your head. And exhale. Thank you all so much for joining me today. I wish you all the best health, happiness, and heart. See you next time.